Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Halloween movies and TV shows over here on HBO Max for October of 2022. And before we get into these spooky tales, I'm going to go ahead and roll that intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. Today we're taking a look at the Halloween themed movies and TV shows that are coming over to HBO Max for October of 2022. But before we jump into that, I do want to thank all of our subscribers. If you are a new subscriber from the last video, you will see your name scrolling across the bottom. For all of our subscribers, you will see your name scrolling across the side. Again, I want to thank all of our subscribers as you're helping us get to where we want to be. Our next milestone is 500 subscribers, and we're on our way there, so thanks again. If you guys do like this video and find it helpful or informative, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps us out as it lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. But alright guys, let's start this spooky exploration. If you guys have not yet checked out the other Halloween themed videos we've put out for the other streaming services, make sure to go ahead and check those out. I do still think so far that, and I'm actually surprised, but I think that Netflix so far has the best look and feel and easiest way to find the movies and TV shows. We're going to take a look at a few articles here that kind of go over what's on the service. I did not put these articles together myself, so I will cite the sources here, so if you do want to find them or look over them yourself, you can. HBO Max has put out what they coin as the House of Halloween, so it is a little bit separate way to find things, just like the other services so far have done. So you can sort of easily find things. We'll cover that a little bit more in depth as we go on here. But we're going to pull up the first article that talks about what's actually on the service for this Halloween of October 2022. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Alright guys, so over here we are looking at bloodydisgusting.com, which is fitting for the theme here. So it does tell you that HBO Max has the House of Halloween hub, and it gets interactive with tarot card deck here. So we're going to kind of take a look at it here. Now it does say in this article that it looks like they did this last year. I don't know if I really noticed it last year or not, but it does look like they did do it last year. So as we scroll through here, it does kind of give us a glimpse of what we're going to see in a little bit when we actually check out the HBO Max website here. But it does tell you that here are the tarot cards. You have the Fool, reveals a surprise curated title related to horror comedies. The Magician reveals a surprise curated title related to fantasy and magic. The Devil reveals a surprise curated title related to demons and possessions. The Executioner reveals a surprise curated title related to slashers. The Lovers reveals a surprise curated title related to romance related titles. And the Creature reveals a surprise curated title related to creature features. And it looks like every Friday it does change. Here's a sneak peek. It shows that the hub launched on October 1st. So as we scroll down, we can kind of see this is what it's going to look like in just a little bit when we check it out here. And here are those different tarot cards. So there we have it. And like I said, every Friday, these random tarot cards here will change to something different. Now it also mentions here that in addition to the tarot card based recommendations, fans can also enjoy curated collections including Spirit of the Season, Family Friendly Frights, Scoobtober, Very Scary, costume ideas, and more. And then here is just going to be a little bit of a curated list of what you can find in the House of Halloween. So we're going to kind of go through this as quickly as possible so we don't take up too much of your time here today. So starting out, we have 28 Days Later, we have 30 Coins, A Nightmare on Elm Street 1984, Nightmare on Elm Street 2010, Nightmare on Elm Street 2 Freddy's Revenge, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors, Nightmare on Elm Street 5 The Dream Child, Annabelle Comes Home, Annabelle from 2014, Beetlejuice, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Damien, Omen 2, Doctor Sleep, Phantasmagorious, Final Destination, Final Destination 2, Final Destination 3, Final Destination 5, it looks like they skipped the fourth one, Freddy vs. Jason, Freddy's Dead The Final Nightmare, Friday the 13th, Ghost the BBC version, Gremlins from 1984, Halloween Kills, I Am Legend, It Chapter 2, Kiki's Delivery Service, Little Shop of Horrors, Los Spookies, Lucy the Daughter of the Devil, Malignant, Metalocalypse, Misery, Night of the Living Dead, Old, Omen 4, Poltergeist, Practical Magic, Scooby-Doo the Movie, Scooby-Doo Where Are You, Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Texas Chainsaw 3D, The Baby, The Blair Witch Project, The Conjuring 2, The Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It, The Curse of La Lorna, The Exorcist, The Final Conflict, The Final Destination. This one might be the fourth one, I'm not sure. I know there was some weird naming, so that could be the fourth one that we're missing. I'm not 100% sure. We got The Fly, we got The Forever Purge, we got The Omen, The Purge, The Shining, The Vampire Diaries, The Witch, The Witches, Tim Burton's Corpse Bride, True Blood, Vampire in Brooklyn, Wellington Paranormal, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and Young Frankenstein. Again, that's not a full list, but that just gives you an idea of some of the things that are on there. There was a mixture of TV series and movies in here, and with it being HBO, there's some pretty big names in here, so you definitely will find a lot of great stuff. Unfortunately, HBO has been axing a lot of stuff recently, as you can see in some of the previous videos that we've done, and they seem to be on that axe train, just kind of axing things left and right. We did lose a lot of animation stuff, and there's a lot of other things that we lost throughout the time there, but it looks like we do have a pretty decent selection for the Halloween related content, so make sure you go up and watch it before they decide to pull it all off. But that gives us an idea of what we're going to see here. So next we're going to go ahead and pull up the actual HBO Max website and take a look here. Alright, now as we came here, we did actually catch it at the right time. Browsing across the top here, you will see the House of Halloween collection. Now, I think they could have done it a bit better. We got lucky that we actually saw it right here. Depending on, you know, what ad it's showing across the top when you come into the website, you may not see it right away. You may have to wait for it to kind of go through these different advertisements here, but you can access it that way. You can click more info and find it that way. But I definitely think they could have made it a bit easier. Netflix makes it pretty simple. Hulu makes it a little weird, but you can still find their Huluween stuff in the hub there. But when you go to this sidebar over here, you would think that they would have it like kind of front and center over here, or even if you go into genres, you would think that they'd have something under there, or even under one of the actual hubs, but they don't. You can't find it anywhere in here. I tried going through these things and you can't find it. So if you're lucky enough that you can see it scrolling across the top here, then of course click on it. Otherwise, if you scroll down, you're gonna have all these different things here, and you're going to keep scrolling, 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 and keep scrolling, and then eventually you're going to find House of Halloween. Why HBO is making it so hard to find when we're in October? It's not like, you know, we're a month out and, you know, they just don't want to put it up front and center yet. They're making it a little bit hard for us to find. I don't know why, but there you have it. It should be easier to access, but here is going to be our quote-unquote hub, that House of Halloween. So we're going to say Browse Collection here. And then when you click Browse Collection, it's going to open up that actual like hub here, or that collection. So you can see Spirit of the Season, and it's going to have some things across the top here for you to kind of quickly find something here. So you can see some of those movies that we just named off of that list, and of course others as well. Both some oldies and some new ones here. And as we scroll down, and then we're going to have some more genres or categories here. So we have family-friendly frights. So if you want to be able to watch something with your little ones, then we do have some things here that you know, might be capable of being watched depending on their age here. But it's always good to see the family-friendly categories for those of us that have families. All right, as we scroll down, you got scary but not too scary. And you can look through those ones here. Again, there's definitely more than what that list was that we just read through. Then you're gonna have very scary. So we can you can of course browse more there, or we can scroll through a little bit here and just kind of get an idea of what they have here. All right, then we're gonna have costume ideas. And you can get a little taste here of what they have here. I would kind of say that some of these aren't really Halloween related, but because they're doing costume ideas like Superman, Wonder Woman, you know, I wouldn't really label these in the Halloween category, but I guess because they're putting it under costume ideas, then they kind of get away with it. But they're still good movies, but I just wouldn't really put them in the realm of Halloween per se, but they want you to watch them, so that's why they're there. Next thing we have is to pull a card. So here's going to be our tarot cards. We are going to kind of skip over this for right now and come back to it, but you have your tarot cards there, and at least on this monitor they don't all fit, so you have to scroll one more over. Then we're going to go down, we're going to have Freaky Fun. You can see what we got there. Then we're going to have South Park Gets Spooky, so it's going to be all South Park related stuff here. We're going to have Bobbing for Episodes, your favorite TV shows that celebrate the season. So basically, you know, the Halloween episodes of your TV series here. So if you just want to see those Halloween episodes without having to go through the whole show, then you're going to have them in this category here. And then as we go down, you can binge all 8 seasons of the classic supernatural teen drama Vampire Diaries. Then we're going to have Looney Tunes Hair-Raising Frights. We're going to have The Middle Raising Heck. So we're going to have The Middle TV series here. We're going to have the surreal 90s show that still makes you hide under your blanket, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I remember watching it when I was young, and yeah, I mean, it spooked me a little bit. So definitely a hair-raising show for sure. And then last but not least here, we have Cartoon Creepouts. So if you just want to see any of your animations that they still have on here that are Halloween related, then we're going to have the Halloween episodes of those shows, so you can check those out. Let's go ahead and head back up to those tarot cards here. Now remember, every Friday is going to be something different. So if we click on it here, now you can, it looks like you can add them to your list. So I don't know if it just adds what the current one is or not, but you can add to your list here, and you can click play. Let's just see what happens when we click on the actual tarot card. So we're going to click on the Devil, and it looks like it's going to be The Haunting in Connecticut. Now you can scroll down, you can get more like this, so if you just for whatever reason didn't want to watch that, then of course you can kind of look at some other things that are similar, and you can add that to your list. So let's just see if we go back. If I click add to list here, it adds it. Let's go to our list real quick and we'll come back. Alright, so it did add The Haunting in Connecticut, so just it looks like whatever movie it currently is going to automatically play that week that you're in is what it's going to add to your list. I'm going to go ahead and take that off the list, and we're going to head back now. So if you guys just kind of want to get an idea of what's on there for now, depending on when you watch this video, it may be a different movie, but if we go to Lovers, we're going to have Under the Skin. We know that The Devil was a Haunting in Connecticut. The Magician is going to be Kiki's Delivery Service. The Fool is going to be Little Shop of Horrors. The Executioner is going to be Texas Chainsaw. And The Creature is going to be Antlers. So the tarot card thing is just kind of cool if you just want to watch something horror related, don't really know what you want to watch, but you don't want to spend all day kind of going through everything. It's kind of cool to just be able to come up here, just click the card and play whatever it plays, and you can kind of base it on your mood, you know, because we know that each card does something a little bit different. So if you can remember what each card does, then of course you can kind of pick that. But then at the same token, if you go in and you're like, I really don't want to watch this one, but oh, you know what, this one's good, boom, right there. You don't have to look through everything. So it kind of gives you a little bit, you know, different way to find stuff. So it's kind of cool, but it is a little gimmicky, of course. So once you get into it, I mean, they have a lot of stuff, and yeah, they do break down into the different categories, so you can really kind of break things down however you see fit, but I still think that it's still not the best. I really so far like the way Netflix does it, which for me is odd because I haven't really liked the way Netflix has done things for a while. So I'm really surprised that I'm really leaning towards the Netflix look and feel for the Halloween stuff here for October 2022. But we still got a few more services to go over, so maybe my mind will change. But so far, I'm still kind of leaning towards Netflix. Now, of course, you know, you do have some of the content that's only on HBO, so you kind of have to choose your battles here if you're going more for content or if you're going for the ease of being able to find things. But just want to kind of give you guys an idea of what you're going to find over here at HBO Max for Halloween of 2022. But I definitely think there's going to be a lot of changes with HBO Max here in the near future, as well as with the other streaming platforms, so make sure you follow for more. And if you didn't check out the other Halloween themed videos for the streaming services here for Halloween of 2022, make sure to go check those out. It sucks that recently we've lost all this content with HBO Max, and it seems as though we are going to continue to keep losing content, but hopefully that will at some point come to an end when they kind of balance out and save the money that they've been trying to save as they're merging the two companies together here. Hopefully at some point we will balance out, but for now we are on this train of kind of losing lots of content. So I think the next few months is going to really tell us where we're going to be streaming wise here. But there's definitely lots of different things happening in the streaming world, so make sure you're checking out the future videos. If you haven't checked out the past videos, of course, make sure to check those out. If there's anything that I forgot to mention, I will leave it in the description down below. And if there's anything you noticed that I forgot, please make sure to leave it in the comments down below. While you're down there in the description, make sure to check out our new links page. There's a lot of new links that we're putting there for you guys. One of the new links is our Buy Me a Coffee. If you do really want to help support this channel, help us continue to grow, you can head over to buymeacoffee.com/thenerdcircle. There is no obligation there, but if you do want to help support us, there's a few ways you can help us over there. And of course, we greatly appreciate any way you choose. You can also help support us by giving us a big thumbs up on this video if you liked it and found it helpful. It really helps us out as it lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. And please make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. But alright guys, that's going to go ahead and do it here for the Halloween edition of HBO Max for October of 2022. Let me know your thoughts down below on what you think the selection is over here. If it's something that you're not currently subscribed to, if you think you're going to go ahead and subscribe to HBO Max, at least for Halloween of this season, to be able to see some of these spooky things here. Or do you think you're going to choose a different service? Let me know your thoughts down below. But let us know down below, what is your favorite scary movie? Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. You can also check out thenerdcircle.com. And if you've not yet subscribed and you'd like to do so, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. You can also follow the links on the screen to the older videos. And until next time, stay nerdy.